Hey, how you doing there again, folks? It's me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler V-series V's I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. It's another sub sandwich review. You folks know. Look, I didn't intend to become the sub sandwich guy of the internet. Okay, that wasn't my goal when I started out for this channel. But y'all reacted positively to the sub sandwich, and I like a good sub sandwich anyway, so here we are. Now we all have to live with this. This is symbiotic. I eat sandwiches, you watch my reviews. And I appreciate it. But anyway, folks, super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer about for a bit whilst I'm doing all that. I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing today? Well, folks, it's my Stellar Circuit shirt. Which, it's much more interesting on the back. There's like a whole design and everything. Stellar Circuits, if you're not familiar with them, they are a band from North Carolina. It's been around for several years now. I ran into these guys through Facebook a few years back. And for a while, I didn't even know they were a band. I just ended up somehow in their fan group. And it was just kind of mostly just people posted memes and stuff, so I really didn't know what the hell was going on. And eventually I figured out they were a band, and I was like, holy shit, these guys are really fucking good. I really like these guys. I have all their albums. This is my fourth shirt that I have. At the time I'm wearing this, I just went to go see them perform a little over a week ago. They came out to Chicago. Every time I see these guys, they're extremely excellent dudes. After the show, went over there, chatted with them for a while. They signed some stuff for me and everything. They're just top quality people, man. Like, the level of investment they have in their fan base is me and this one other dude, this little Hispanic dude, who's probably 10 years older than me and super drunk. We were just going for it when it came to their show, man. We were both just super into it. And guy seemed like a super good dude, man. He definitely had one too many drinks, but I love the love for Stellar Circuits. Which, by the way, I actually have a few videos of performance of theirs that I've seen. They're on this channel too, because I also, aside from doing food reviews, I also have concert videos. But anyway, what am I reviewing for you folks? It is a sub sandwich review. With it being a sub sandwich review, I have to preface it with three things. Number one, for a little over a year now, I've been going on sub sandwich adventures, which means that I've been going over there, I've been going out to various establishments that sell sub sandwiches, be they chain locations, delis, gas stations, what the hell ever. There's a sub sandwich out there. I'm going to try it. I'm going to review it. That's what I've been doing. Number two, I've been also so nice and considerate to go over there and take all of my sub sandwich reviews and put them in one convenient location. That is my Subs for Subs playlist. So if you like my sub sandwich reviews, it's all of them there. At the time I'm doing this, I have over 90 of the damn things. So at any point in time, don't come to me saying you won't have enough sub sandwich reviews, okay? They're there for you. But maybe you've gone through them all. Maybe you've done your marathon of sub sandwich reviews. Good on you if you have. Just wait until Sunday. Why? Because Sunday is SUBday. That is the day when I go over there and I upload my sub sandwich reviews. Typically, you're going to get at least 2 of them. Maybe one every now and again, but you're always going to get at least one, okay? I've stuck to that ever since I came up with the whole little thing. But anyway, what am I reviewing for you, sub sandwich wise? Where's it from? Well, folks, boom, it's from Charleys Cheesesteaks, which I've reviewed 3 cheesesteaks from now. This one specifically, got the menu. This one specifically is their, where'd it go? This is their Bacon 3 cheesesteak, which consists of steak, bacon, provolone, Swiss, and shredded cheddar, lettuce, tomato, mayo, and pickle. Because that just sounds good to me. And I think it was, how much did you cost? $10.49. Which, this is one of their more expensive ones. This was a regular size one, by the way. It's not a large. This actually almost cost as much as a combo meal with the other cheesesteak that I reviewed, which was their Parmesan and peppercorn cheesesteak. So, this is one of their pricier ones. But it looks like Oh god, it nearly fell. Boom, it looks like this. It's just a mess of bacon and cheese and steak and yay. So, let's try to go over there and make this work in such a way. There's a lot of stuff. Break apart bread, please. No! Break apart. Thank you. One part of it just was not cut as well as the other ones. Come on, man. Alright. Jesus. This is a sloppy shit fucking sub. Alright. Boom! It looks like that! It's freaking full of meat. Let's give it a go. Bacon and cheesesteak is good. Bacon and cheesesteak is very good. It's just extra savoriness. Man, that's really good. I don't know why I'm surprised you're putting bacon on almost anything and it's going to make it better. But man, it really works well with this. It's like just amplifying the flavor. That's fantastic, man. I'm down with that all the way. One thing I will say about Charleys, and I mentioned this before, their bread is kind of a low point for me. It's not terrible tasting, but there's just nothing special about it. It's very meh. It's just there to hold the innards. Whereas like a proper sub sandwich, the bread should be a really nice part of the whole equation. But, I mean, it does what it needs to do. I wanted to get in that last bite specifically because I wanted to get more of the tomato and the pickle. Sort of feel them out, how they go with it. Very mixed feelings on the tomato and the pickle. I will say, I'll give them credit for the pickle. They use very thin pickles, and you can tell they're solid quality. So, even though it's still got, that pickly taste, which I'm not the biggest pickle guy in the world, if you use a pickle in the right way, and you use a good pickle, I'm fine with it. They use good pickles, so I'm okay with that. Thing is, the tomato and the lettuce, well, I do think they're kind of nice in that they sort of freshen it up. They make it a little bit less heavy of a sandwich. Which, I mean, good on it for what it is. Thing is, though, with this particular one, I think you just want the heaviness. I really do. This is a decadent-ass sub. It's bacon, it's cheese, it's steak, it's mayo. That's the best part of this whole equation. That part is absolutely delicious. And while I do like contrasting flavors, if you watch my channel, you know I do. In this case, I don't feel like the pickle and the lettuce and everything, I just feel like it's intrusive. I think this is one where you just want to go full-on decadent, okay? You want this to be, I'm going to go over there and pour chocolate sauce on my stomach and take marshmallows and just wipe it across and just, That's what you want from this sub. Or cheesesteak, I'm calling it a sub sandwich. Yes, it's a cheesesteak, but that's just, in my opinion, a regional version. I really like this sub. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes, asterisk, yes. We'll get into it. For myself personally, I would 100% get this one again. In fact, I think, all in all, this might be my overall favorite that I've had from Charleys. But, were I going to get it again, this is where the asterisk comes in. No veg. I like veg in a sub. I think veg in an Italian sub is crucial. I think in lots of subs, it goes over there, it really kind of brightens it up. But then in other ones, it's just not necessary. You know, like if you go over there, if you get a roast beef sub, I don't want fucking lettuce and shit in that. I just want roast beef. Fucking, you know, give me some cheese, give me some bread, maybe some mayo, maybe some mustard, depending on, you know, how you do it. That's all the fuck I want. With this, all I want is cheese, bacon, steak, and mayo. I just don't want the rest of the stuff. It takes away from the enjoyment in this case. Even though it's not bad, it's just, I don't think it needs to be there. By that same token, if I'm recommending it, entirely depends on what you want out of it. I think this is a wonderful, decadent cheesesteak, but if you want something that's, you know, not going to be very, you know, not super decadent and stuff like that, well, for one thing, you're getting a cheesesteak, so what the hell are you doing? But, I mean, I really like it. I think this one's really good. You know, so it definitely gets my recommendation. It's not going to be for everybody, obviously, but for me, yeah, 100%. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. You go over there and have yourselves a truly bacon cheesesteak-tastic rest of your life, because apparently I just wasn't living my full life before I knew that. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated, but what you do if you can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me, I know it. I live it. I'm out there with you in it. It's rough, man. You know, we live lives that can be really stressful and frustrating. You know, we got to deal. We got to deal. Sometimes you can't deal. You know, and don't hate on yourself if you can't. You know, we live in a society where it's like there's this mix of like people who basically who are maybe a little bit too easy on it, and then you have people who are way too hard on it, and like somewhere in the middle, you know, is kind of the reality. You shouldn't allow yourself, if possible, to kind of slip into the depths of that stuff. But at the same time, you shouldn't have people going over there and berating you, you know, because you go over there and you kind of stumble. It happens, you know. And sometimes when you stumble enough, it's extremely hard to get back up and fight back, you know. So if you're in that situation, just, you know, from me, I got you on it. I do, because I've fucking 100% been there. So, you know, keep fighting, but I understand if sometimes it's hard to keep bringing yourself back up. Anyway, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you're going to do like me. Maybe when you get back into your house or wherever the fuck you are, maybe you're doing it right now. Maybe you're going to go do a bunch of laundry. I hope that's not the thing for you. But it goes back to what I was talking about before, you know. You gotta take care of your business. You gotta deal with stuff. I, for me personally, have needed to do a decent amount of laundry for a while now. I have a million concert shirts, so I can kind of just keep rolling through them. But at the same time, it's like at a certain point, it's like, well, you know, I'm starting to run out of pants and stuff, plus my work clothes, But hopefully, you know, like I said before, if you are dealing with anything, you know, especially, you know, we're kind of at the time I'm doing this, we're sort of in the holiday season. That can be a very rough season for people. You know, just, I'm not going to tell you to keep your head up. What I am going to tell you to do is just do your best to keep trudging along. You know, try to go over there whenever possible. Make it worth it for yourself. You know, connect with friends and family and stuff like that. Make sure that, you know, they're a big part of your life. You know, because I know for me, when I've had my moments where I've been really down, the fact that I've had those people in my life there to go over there and help support me, that's meant the world to me. And, you know, be that through friends and family, be that through music and the connections that you create through that. It's a wonderful thing. You know, there's a lot to like. As much as life can be extremely frustrating, there's a lot to like about it too. I got a little bit heavy on this one, but anyway. Bye.